The fact of the matter is there are genuine approaches to bring in cash on the web. A large number of individuals are doing it every day. From independent advanced migrants to wise advertisers to rising business visionaries, there are a lot of business thoughts you can attempt at home utilizing your PC and a strong web association. So how about we separate how to bring in cash on the web, the genuine way? 1. Begin dropshipping. We should get our rundown going with perhaps the most mainstream approaches to bring in cash on the web. As indicated by Google Trends, outsourcing's notoriety is quickly developing, featuring its practicality as an approach to bring in cash on the web. With examples of overcoming adversity about how a business visionary made $6,667 in about 2 months or how a storekeeper made 6 figures selling only one item, there's a lot of confirmation that outsourcing is a genuine method to bring in cash on the web. On the off chance that you don't have the foggiest idea what outsourcing is, outsourcing is a plan of action where you offer an item to a client, however the provider stores, bundles, and ships the item to your clients for your benefit. With Oberlo outsourcing, you approach a huge number of items that you can add to your store. Oberlo's tool compartment likewise permits you to hand-pick your item pictures, alter thing portrayals, and give your business a customized vibe, so individuals love shopping from you.
A most ideal approach to bring in cash internet outsourcing?
Most business visionaries have been zeroing in on a couple of advertising systems, running Facebook advertisements, having influencers advance your items, and sending direct messages, DMs, to likely clients via web-based media. 2. Give print a shot. Demand.
Print on request is ending up being a well-known choice as well. Visual architects are going to the plan of action to sell their plans on garments and different items to adapt their craft better. With their extraordinary plans, they can make a reliable and set-up brand for their business.
Print on request is like outsourcing, as in you don't have to do stock or transport items to clients yourself. There are 2 slight contrasts, however. To begin with, you can include marked names bundles, which is incredible for brand acknowledgement. Second, delivering costs are very costly, making it hard to make a supportable business except if you charge more exorbitant costs or sell higher amounts. Be that as it may, you have incredible providers in US, Canada or Europe like Printify or Printful to move began immediately and arrive at your fantasy about making your own apparel line. The most ideal approach to bring in cash with your print on request business?
Free promoting channels.
Your smartest option is advance your items for nothing on Instagram, Pinterest, or with Instagram influencers who convert their crowds well. You can get a total outline of print of interest versus outsourcing by watching us get into a sound discussion with Wholesale Ted about the upsides and downsides of every plan of action. 3. Bring in money with affiliate marketing. Offshoot showcasing is perhaps the most mainstream approaches to bring in cash on the web. Consistently, its fame has gone here and there, however it keeps on ending up being a steady method to bring in cash on the web. The best part about offshoot advertising is that you can be a subsidiary for almost any organization, from Shopify to Amazon to Uber to FabFitFun. Offshoot advertising permits you to make money by advancing different brands. In case you're a smart advertiser, you can acquire a commission from deals by advancing retail items, programming, applications, and that's only the tip of the iceberg.
While acquiring a commission may appear to be little, remember that you can be a partner for a few brands and incorporate a few associate connections on a solitary blog entry. On the off chance that you truly need to bring in cash web-based doing offshoot promoting, your smartest choice is to zero in on content showcasing. By working out a blog with a few pages of excellent substance, you basically make a resource you can call your own. The best part about zeroing in on content advertising is that if a partner program closes down, you can switch the member connect to a contender without adversely affecting your side hustle pay. 4. Start a YouTube channel.
On the off chance that others can bring in cash from YouTube, so can you.
The most generously compensated YouTuber is 7-year-old Ryan, who surveys toys on his YouTube channel, which made him $22 million out of 2018.
Another high worker is Jeffree Star, who's made more than $18 million on YouTube and has a beautifiers brand that sells about $100 million in items every year. His YouTube and MySpace acclaim assisted him with utilizing his impact to bring in cash online past his YouTube profit.
Your YouTube channel should zero in on a solitary specialty so you can construct a solid, steadfast crowd.
For instance, you can make cosmetics instructional exercises, transfer computer games, audit items, show abilities, make trick recordings, or whatever else you think there'd be a crowd of people for.
The key to bringing in cash on YouTube is to make content individuals need that either teaches or engages.
You can utilize a feature that is clever to tempt individuals to watch, or you can utilize catchphrases that are upgraded for YouTube search. Whenever you've arrived at the 1000 endorser achievement, you can formally adapt your channel with YouTube promotions. 5. Become an influencer.
Building an individual brand can likewise help you bring in cash on the web. Did you know in 2019, Cristiano Ronaldo acquired $975,000 for each supported Instagram post, making him the most generously compensated influencer?
While it might seem like reality stars, vocalists, and competitors are the greatest influencers, remember that significantly more limited-size influencers can get more cash flow today than they did a couple of years back.
To turn into an influencer, you need to assemble a sound after.
The least demanding stages to do that: YouTube and Instagram.
The absolute greatest non-big-name influencers frequently acquired their first taste of openness on these stages.
You should look at how to get more Instagram supporters in the event that you need to construct a major Instagram crowd. To bring in cash as an influencer, you can charge for supported posts, talking gigs, make your own online store and sell items, add member joins in your profile, sell your photographs, sell promotions all alone web recording, get paid as a brand envoy, make a book, get paid to show up at occasions, and that's just the beginning. 6. Make an online course. Sharing information is probably the most ideal approaches to bring in cash on the web. In case you're a specialist regarding a matter, you can adapt your insight by making courses on the web. You can sell your seminar on Udemy or, on the off chance that you as of now have your own crowd, on your own site.
A few business people procure as much as $5,000 each month with online courses. To make a well-known and fruitful course, your smartest option is to watch different seminars in your point.
At that point, take a gander at the audits. What are the perspectives that individuals acclaim, and what are the things individuals disdain? How might you make an option that could be superior to what's as of now been made? Zero in on making content that settles the greatest protests while copying the positive viewpoints individuals rave about.
The stage you sell your seminar on will decide how to best bring in cash.
On the off chance that you sell your seminar on Udemy, you don't need to do a lot to advance it. You can nearly set it and fail to remember it. Possibly elevate it to certain sites or on your own site. In any case, if the course is facilitated on your own site, you should run advertisements to advance the course. You can likewise fabricate an email list so you can keep on elevating future courses to that equivalent crowd. 7. Distribute an ebook.
With Amazon KDP, it's never been simpler to distribute a digital book.
You should simply compose the digital book, design it, make a digital book cover, distribute, and advance it.
Back in 2013, I made a few digital books on Amazon, brought everything except one down, and despite the fact that it didn't make me rich, I actually bring in some cash from it. You can decide to employ an author for your digital book, a visual fashioner to plan the cover, or a specialist to organize the digital book for you to help limit the work you need to place into it.
It's ideal on the off chance that you center around watchwords dependent on well-known hunts on Amazon. I regularly utilize the keyword tool, which permits you to discover the words individuals use while looking so you can create your title around it. To bring in cash internet selling digital books, you can advertise it in various ways.
You can part with your digital book for nothing for a couple of days.
This assists you with positioning high in query items for quite a while and get a few surveys, which assists you with positioning better for paid postings. Additionally, I like to make custom designs on Pinterest that match the Pinterest style, as opposed to simply setting the digital book cover as a pin. This has assisted me with getting snaps to my digital book from Pinterest.
8. Start a blog.
Contributing to a blog is perhaps the most seasoned technique for bringing in cash on the web. Individuals who love composing will in general beginning web journals with a specialty center. For instance, a blog about dawdling, vehicles, outsourcing, toys, and so forth, is regularly a limited sufficient concentration so you can assemble a steadfast after, however large enough that you can make a ton of progress. You can begin a blog on different stages, from Shopify, eliminate the checkout highlight, so you don't need to pay a membership as you fabricate it out, to WordPress.
At the point when you start your blog, center around unmistakable catchphrases with a tight concentration and keep on venturing into other however applicable classifications as you develop and overwhelm new spaces. This will permit you to construct a huge blog after some time.
Recollect that plan is additionally significant for establishing a decent first connection with guests. Here are 20 blog plan motivations to help you dispatch your blog.
Blogging can be used to earn money in a variety of ways.
You can include affiliate links in your posts, but make sure to include a disclaimer.
You can make money with AdSense by strategically positioning ads in your website.
Sponsored posts are a common way for review bloggers to make money from specific brands. Bloggers can sell both digital and physical goods on their blogs. Hint: you can add Oberlo products to your website. You can also use it to create authority so that you can land speaking engagements, television deals, or broad client contracts.
9. Think about freelancing.
The most effortless approach to bring in cash online is to accept your present position in your all-day job and do it online, all things being equal. For instance, in case you're an author, clerical specialist, visual creator, instructor, designer, and so on, you can advertise these abilities and discover customers online who will pay you for them. There's an endless rundown of sites for every area of independent positions as well. For instance, independent scholars can go after positions on explicit web-based composing position sheets, yet additionally broad independent sites like Fiverr, Freelancer, Upwork, and all the others.
In the event that you secure that your position doesn't have direct online lucrative surges of pay, you can search for other adaptable abilities you may have.
To bring in cash online as a consultant, you need to begin by working out a solid portfolio.
That may mean accomplishing some free work with some respectable mid-level brands to begin.
When you acquire a solid portfolio, you can begin connecting with likely enormous customers to bring in more cash on the web. Keep in mind, outsourcing is a numbers game. The more customized messages and applications you round out, the almost certain you will get a reaction back.
10. Make an app.
In case you're not a designer, you're likely taking a gander at this lucrative thought and feeling somewhat stuck. Luckily, there is an approach to have an application made that doesn't include any programming abilities. Nowadays, advertisers are utilizing independent stages to discover reasonable designers to make applications for them. With regards to bringing in cash on your application, your smartest choice will be to add it to Google Play and the App Store. And keeping in mind that it might appear to be irrational, having a free application can help you make in excess of a paid application.
With a free application, you can add advertisements or premium highlights to help you bring in cash.
Since the free application will pull in a higher volume of individuals, it'll be simpler for you to upsell them.